All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to Daily Paycheck with John here from Craps. We're on Casino Gaming TV every day at 7 a.m. Pacific time. So here we go. We are in the middle of, or in the beginning of, or whatever you call the first quarter of a long process of trying to turn $10,000 into $100,000. And I'm doing this the most disciplined way on the planet. We're literally taking 10% of our master bankroll, which by now is $20,000. And buying in with that, trying to turn that into a 10% profit every day. Every single day we're doing this. It's going to take me about a year to build that bankroll up, but we're doing it carefully and trying to show that discipline can work. I was actually talking to Waylon last night over text, and he did $1 million challenge where he won $1 million in like 14 episodes. And what he did was put the entire bankroll at risk every single time, right? So I could sit here and take the $20,000 that I've got in the bank, put the whole $20K on the table, and so let's win 10% of that, and make huge bets, right? Make all the bets $500 and win 10% that way too. I'm trying to show you the way that I do it in real life, which is I don't put more than 10% of my overall bankroll at risk in any one session. Never. If you were to play the other way more aggressively with that bigger stack, you could make this process go a whole lot faster or restart yourself a whole lot more often, right? That's kind of the idea here. So I'm doing it on a smaller bet size, smaller bankroll level, but that's for the reason that I specify there. So anyway, we are also seeing what strategies work the best to get me that 10%. And I do one strategy for a month, 20 sessions of a strategy, simulates Monday through Friday for a month. And this month, we are working on a thing called the Storm, which is a strategy made by Greg 555 Craps and Chris from Dice Degeny. It's a $50 don't pass. It's 180 in odds on whatever the point happened to be. And the rest of the box is played at an effective 204 across. And what that means is every bet, 4 and 10 pay 50 for 1. The 5 at $35 or the 9 at $35 pays 50 for 1, and the 6 and the 8, when set at $42, pays 50 for 1. You're looking for 2 hits up here because that'll earn you $100 in profit, okay? On each hit, we bring the bets down. So let's say we hit a 6, and that pays our $50. We bring the 4 and 10 down. Actually, what we do is we'll make them lower. We'll take them down to table minimum. So you have something out there. That's $80 to the rack on the first hit, okay? We had, with the point of 8, about 162 out here. So half of our money is protected. Even if we lose all of this somehow, we're protected. This bet down here actually protects the whole thing anyway, right? Another hit, let's say the 5 comes. Again, 50 for 1. And now the 5 and 9 both go down to table minimum. The 6 also to table minimum. And now look what happens. There's $210 in my rack. We started with 162. That means there's 150, 160. $50 is locked up as profit on this shot, right? Roughly $50. It's about 40 and change. And again, the point dependent, right? So our starting bankroll is back in our rack. This $50 actually represents that $50, which means everything out here is free play, okay? The don't pass is a free bet. The line is a free bet. The box is a free bet. Everything is back in my rack. I'm at 0 right now. Now we play for either the long roll, or I can take all this down and play out the 7. Either way we go, I'm going to be fine. Okay, that's how it looks. We're gonna win for sure $50, either here or we're gonna win something up in here. Either way, but we're locked up, and that's the strategy. The Storm gets you quote unquote out of the hand in a couple of hits, and then you're playing for something great to happen. Or you can just kind of ease it out. Either way, it's up to you. We've been doing okay with it this week, grinding these small wins to victory. We have not yet had that across bet turn into a home run, which is what it's trying to do, right? Give me a chance to make a home run here. So let's get it on. Here we go. Let's go back to the other screen. We'll get started, and we've refreshed the roll tracker here on my side. And let's see, the bankroll you can see. I'm gonna take $300 out of the rack. And there's 1, 250. Here's $300 in reds and greens. And I'll get everything set up. I'll set it up ahead of time, but we're gonna have to remove a bet once we get our point set. We're gonna remove a bet. But let's get it all up here at least in the meantime. 3, 3. There's 2, there's 2. I'll take quarter, more nickels, and there we are. There's 204 across. I will remove one of those bets as soon as we get a point established, just so you can see the rhythm. And here we go. I'm gonna turn the heater on. It is freaking cold out here today, baby. Whoo, boy. The garage is freezing. It's wintertime hit Seattle fast this year, boy. I'll tell you what. Here we go. And in case you're also new, I practice my throw at the same time. So I'm working this more proper version of the chopper toss that I'm being coached by Gargoyle on. So forgive the craziness of the dice. And also, I watched the video back yesterday. I don't know if it's for you guys, it's choppy, but when I watched the video back, the throw looks really choppy, like the way the cameras work. So if that's the case for you as you're watching, I'm really sorry about that. I got 3 cameras going here at once, and it's very possible that it's janky as far as the timing goes, but it is what it is. Here we go. We're gonna start out with, you know it. Start out with a don't pass loser, 4-3 out of the gate. Good. It wouldn't be my show if we didn't have a 7 on the come out, right? Let's break a black and get into it. Man, wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Here we go. Better looking throw. I got it right back. 1, 2, 3. And one thing I'm not doing in my show is playing the don't pass aggressively like I normally do. I will take these come out winners and I will stack at least one of them up. I'll do a little up and pull on those things just to get some more juice down there, especially for these early, when I'm seeing, trying to protect myself on an early 7. So I will take that extra shot. If I lose it, so what? I like being aggressive down there when I can. Here we go. Better looking throw from me. That's an 8-6-2. All right, here's our point. The 8. I'll pull that 8 place bet down for now. Let's get the money in the rack. We're going to go ahead with 180 in odds. The way this is going to work out for us is this. We'll do 180 in odds. I can actually do a little less than that today because I got 75 here. I need to win 150 up top, right? 150 or so to cover my top. I can make my odds down here look like 150. 150 will win me 1.25 plus 75 is, I'll take the $30 off of that. That'll win me 1.25. That'll win me the 75. That's $200 to cover the 160 up there. I'll do that. I'll take $30 off the table as risk and play it out that way. A little bit of on-the-fly math for you there. Here we go. Dice are out. Stay off the 8 for a minute. A little short on the throw. It's a 1, 2, 3. That landed here. It should be landing there. Can somebody tell me in chat, by the way, when you're watching this live, do you see the dice land and the sound of the dice cracking at the same time, like in real time, or is there like a jump to that, like it does in the playback? I'm just curious. Here we go. A little bit better, but look what I did. Look what I did. I buckshotted myself. 5-3. That is a bummer. 3, 5, 8. Oh boy. That sucks big time. We lose our little press action and our odds. That's not good. We're still not even out. We haven't gotten out of the hand yet. I got to come right back to the don't pass and do it all again. Damn. Damn. When this strategy loses, that's where, this is the hole. The hole is that buckshot, right? On a good shooter. The hole is the buckshot. And I found that quite a bit, actually. Monday I found it 3 or 4 times. Last week in practice, I found that a lot. Very hard time getting out. There's a 4. Let's move you over here. 314, all right. I'll take that to the 8. We'll make it 42. 42 on the 8. And I'm gonna drop 200 bucks against the 4. Not quite enough to cover the box. The 4 and 10 are tough because even with 200 bucks in odds, it's not enough to cover your bets. You're just trying to get not destroyed up there. So let me get at least one box number up here. Here we go. Good looking throw. Oh, you son of a bitch. Look at me go. Good looking throw, and look what happened. Oh my God, that's 2 in a row. Oh, look at us. No box hits. 2 times we got whacked on the frickin' point. Are you shitting me? Oh my God. Another 100 bucks out of the rack. Damn. Oh my God. We're actually down almost 1,000 bucks already. Can you believe that? We got whacked for 250 there and 225 on the 8. Just because I woke up. God. I'm gonna have to do something really aggressive up top. Holy shit. Yeah, delayed. I figured that. Thanks for letting me know. Again, it's 2 cameras trying to be in sync, and it's hard. This camera that's right here and the camera that's down there. Trust me, it's all happening in real time. Come on, come out. Puck is off. It's an 8. Okay, well, 628. We have not yet gotten a box hit. Can you believe it? All right, there's 180. You're just gonna play it normal. I mean, nothing you can do, right? Play it out, play it out. Play it out. Man. Here we go. Just got to run through it here. Good looking throw, John. All right, there's a 415. Whoo! Money's coming down. Oh, the four should have had money on it. I'm all messed up. This 8 goes here. That would have been on the 4, like that. So the 4 and 10 will come down. I'm gonna place them for $10 each. And leave my dollar out there and take my 50 bucks from the rack. All right, there's our 50 for 1 back. 1 hit. 1 hit is good. Good looking shot. That's a 9. Thank you, baby Jesus. We're out of this hand. Woo, boy. All right, 50 for 1 again. 9, 50 for 1. It's 100 bucks back off the shooter. Now we have gotten our tails kicked to this point. Right, we have that nice across bet up there. Okay. If I take my green chips, that's 100 bucks. Take my odds down and add to that, that's 100 bucks. I have 100, 200, and a black, okay? Between what I brought down on the shooter and what was on the field, or on the felt, right? That 400 bucks, I'm gonna put it back up here as blacks because I wanna get a visual sense of where the hell we are right now. There should be 500, 1,000, 1,500, there should be 2,500 in the rack. I have 1,900 in the rack. I got about 100 bucks out there. So I'm down a full 500 from the 2 ass kickings, which is obvious, okay? I'm gonna leave the 8 against the point open, but I am gonna go ahead and drop 6 bucks over here on the hard 8. I might add to that if I get some more hits, but for now, at least that covers me. 6 times 9 being 54 bucks. I'll win 4 bucks on a hard 8. Take one way of losing away, And let's just hope that we can stay in the box for a hot minute up here. Oh, man, I can't believe I buckshotted myself twice. That sucks. That sucks so bad. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good looking throw. That's a 6. I'm getting a little bit more consistent on the release. I practiced last night, not on film, but I practiced last night. There's a $14 winner on the 6. Okay. I'm going to do the tier pressure style hammer up here. I'm going to take that and make it just go $24 on the 6. We'll do a repeater or 4 hits and come back down. I'll take the other $2 and put them on the hard 8 just to get some extra profit on a 4-4. Let's see if we can't build our way back with a little bit more aggressive than normal box play, just to kind of hopefully do something good here. Let's go. Ace deuce. Ace deuce. 1, 2, 3. That's our 4th ace deuce for this shooter. Which is telling me something, right? The dice, and I've got the 8 was a 6-2, the 5 was a 4-1, the 4s were both 3-1s. You're seeing my 1s and my 6s on the dice. Hopefully that's what I'm doing, is they're keeping themselves active, right? Here we go. 4, 5, that's a 9. All right, that pays 15 for 1. I guess I don't have any more 1s, so I'll just pay it straight up $14. I'm going to drop a nickel, take the 4 back to my rack, make it a quarter. Full press is up top until we have our condition is something repeats or we get 4 box hits. That's the condition. And then we come back down to 64, and then I'll do Philly special from there on. That's my go-to game plan. I know it takes me a few hits to get out of the box that way, but when I'm trying to be a little bit aggressive, that's kind of how I approach it. Get my first lock, and then I try and really go hard. Hard 4, deuces. 2-2, whoop. 2-2-4. There it is. That's going to be $18. $18. I'm going to buy the 4 for a quarter. I'll take those whites back to the rack. Matter of fact, I'll just put them over here on the 8. Make the hard 8 look like a sweet $10 and leave it at that. We'll keep it there at $10. All right. Oh, man, it's cold. Cold. Here we go. Oh, they really left my hand weird. It's a 1, 2, 3. That was a terrible throw. They wonked out. They wonked out and flew all cockeyed. That was a 1, 2, 3. I don't even pretend like that throw even came out of my hand. That was terrible. Here we go. That was a beautiful throw. It's a freaking 7. God darn it. Ah, man. Again, we're 1 away, right? We'll take the $50 down here, which, again, we knew that was going to be a possibility to just win 50, but you're 1 shot away, right? Anything in the box up there, we're out, right? Like $50 here, 35 here, 28 here. The next hit, we're back down to base, and we're racking $80, right? Unfortunately, again, bad timing is what bad timing is, and it's fine. We're going to have to either get a monster roll or we're going to have to grind out the win, right? That's how this has to work. So here we go. There's $50 there. We're still down our 500. We took an extra $50 off the table. All good in my book. Nice shot right there, right from that last 7 out. right? Although we had 4 threes, which is weird, we had 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 roller. 14 roller, three horns, and 1, 2, 3 made, or 2 made points. So I will accept that. The buckshot is what killed us, not anything else, right? I actually shot good and beat myself, which is kind of the bane of this strategy. It's like when you're shooting good, it's actually not good for you early on. Here we go. How about a 1, 2, 3 now? I'll take a 9. 6, 3. I think I'm throwing them a little too hard. All right, here we go. We need all the money in the rack to come back out again. I think I need $400 here. Dang. 1, 2, 350. There. Okay. There's 400. I need 175 in odds. I took way too much money out. I didn't need all that. Yeah, I can take that back as a black. All right, here we go. That's actually another one. Okay. Make sure that my rack is right. Whew. Here we go. Stay off the 9. Stay off that 9 for a minute. It's all you got to do, John. You have one job. Stay off the 9. Got the 6 and the 8. All right, here we go. Stay off the 9. Little short. There's my ace deuce again. Look at the ones sticking today. Man, the ones are sticking. 1, 2. I saw a note up there about my set. Why do I stack the aces? I stack the aces because I'm practicing, and they're easy for me to track what the dice are doing. It's like basically it's a hard way set, right? What I'm doing. I could certainly change the set and stack the 4s. It would be the same thing, right? The 7s are on the 7s are the same spot on the dice, whether I'm stacking 1s or stacking 4s. But a 1 and a 6 combo ones give me the 4, the 5, and the 6. The 6s give me the 10, 9, and 8. So whatever, if I'm getting one die to behave, I got the whole box either way. So yeah, it's a practice set, and this is a practice run. So, and until I'm actually good at the throw, I'm not going to worry about sets just yet. I just want to keep consistent. All right, let's do it. That was a lovely throw, and oh my gravy, look what we did. Look what we freaking did. Wow. My God. We did it again. I buckshotted myself for the 3rd time today. That's 3 times the odds got destroyed. Okay, this is going to be it. That's $100. There's 50 out of 100. I'm not going to lose much more. This might be the last shooter. I'm having one of those days where I'm just not going to do it. I don't see the need to sit out here and keep donating my freaking paycheck, right? Man, I should just beat 204 across and call it, but here we go. Whoops, dropped the stick. Hold on. I don't even know what that is. I dropped the stick, can't even see it. I see a 1 and I see a 3. That's a 4. 1, 3, 4. Okay, 50 for 1. Actually, it's not because I don't have any 1s, so we'll pay the 49 the old-fashioned way. 25, 49, 45, 49, and the 4 and 10 will come down. Oh wait, that's the point. What a dumbass. Sorry, folks. I'm all verklempt. That's the point. The $49 does not come out of the box. All this goes back over here. That goes over to the 9. What happened here? What did I do? I had 25. Hold on. I'm gonna try and get this thing reset the way it should be. There's the 50 bucks out of the rack. Yeah, the 9 should be at 35. Okay, there we go. I think that's right. That's actually the 4 bucks goes here. Now I'm back. 3 reds and the board is set. Point is 4. Nobody gets paid. I'll drop 200. I'm gonna put 250 against the 4 because I need to cover the box. And let's do it. $639. There's the 9. Okay, so that will pay 50 bucks. All right, I'll pay 49. There's 45. $49. And the 10 was already for some reason down. I don't know why. I'm not really paying attention, I guess, but it's okay. All right, that's in the rack, happily. Next hit brings the insides down. I may chunk it for a 3rd hit. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Midnight. Doesn't help. $516, the mixer. 5-1. All right, that'll pay 50 bucks. 4-1. There it is. That will bring the 5 and 9 down. I'm going to leave the 6 and 8 up for one more. I'm going to let those 2 come down. I'll leave this. I'm going to take a 3rd shot at it this time. I'll do more of a wedge than a storm. I'm going to make one little change with the point of 4. I'm going to take one more potential looking at a 6 and 8 here, and then I'll bring them down. So I'm going to extend the normal thing to one more shot, which I know is stupid, but I'm doing it anyway. Here we go. There's an 8. Okay, that worked out for me, but I felt like with the 4 as the point, I could dodge it for one more roll. That 8's gonna pay 50 bucks for $1. It's gonna all come down. All right. Here's my greens. Here comes the odds. Now, I'm going to go ahead and color the odds up because I want to get my rack the correct color again, okay? Make sure I know where I am. So there's $200 in black from the odds. That can come into the rack. That's my 1,500. Jeez. There is 1, 2, 300 bucks in black. Okay, so my rack has 1,800 in it out of the 25 I started with, okay? I'm fighting the 4 a little bit. We can put a nickel to the hard 4. I'm going to play these things up here as hard as I can play them. If I catch a 2-2, so what? All that beats me now is a 3-1. That's it. Here we go. A little bit high. There's a 6 and a 4 or a 10. All right, that'll pay 18 bucks. Again, we're going to tier pressure the first round. So 15 goes to the 10, which makes it look like a quarter. $3, come back home. Actually, I'm going to put that $3 that we just took there and add it to the hard 4, which I know you can't see the hard 4 bet, but trust me, it's over there. It's $8. There's a 10. All right, we hit the 10. Fantastic. 6, 4, 10. That pays $50. That's awesome. $50 for 1. Okay, I'm going to regress it back. Again, the tier pressure says, give me something to hit twice or give me 4 box hits. I got something hit twice, which means I'm $75 back to the rack. So I've guaranteed myself this bet's covered now, right? The $50 of that actually covers my don't pass bet, which is great. All my initial money is back in my rack plus a quarter. So I'm stoked. Now we're just gonna go Philly special and hopefully just have a nice little run here. That's perfect phase 2, right? Phase 1 got me even. Phase 2 got me a lock and profit on the shooter, like locked profit. All of this now is profit play. I can bring the whole thing down and have another $100 in the rack, frankly. But let's play for the good shooter. Let's see if the shooter can stay. Can he stay in a good place? That's the question, right? 516. All right. Philly special. Philly special. It pays $14. And what we do is we sissy press the 6 and the 8. So I'm gonna take $2 back to my rack. We're gonna press them both evenly. Press them both, collect on either one. Press them both, collect on either one. That's the sissy press. Let's do it. Stay on a good shot here, huh? That was a little bit ugly. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We banged it out. I like that. Okay, 2-2. That's fine. We hit our point. We lose our don't, the $50 down here, but I had the hard 4 for 8, okay? That pays $56. So there's the hard 4 money. That pays the 50 we lost plus the $6, right? So that ends up being a who cares bet. That can all come back as profit. And now what I'll do is I'll place the 4 for 10, rack those greens up. I'll actually color the greens as a black. And we're gonna stay right side. There's no need to get crazy. I'm gonna turn those whites into a red. There's no reason to go back to the don't. I'm just gonna leave the box numbers up and play this damn thing out. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. Little short. It's a 9. Little short on the landing there, 5-4. But here we go. Another 9, 5-4. Cool. Good thing we're off the don't, right? 5, 4, 9. That's cool. That's going to pay 15 for 1. There's my 1. There's my 15. And the move here, this is the G Money special, right? 10 becomes a quarter. Let's go. I'm missing out on my chats. Why? They all kind of went away. Hey, Waylon's here. Good morning. Good morning. All right, here we go. There's a hard 10. All right, hard 10 on the end. That's the point. What does Waylon always say? Work the 4 and 10 on the come out. Everything else should be off, right? There's a 5-5. Okay. There's an 8, 6, 2. Okay, so remember the sissy press, right? We pressed up the 6 and 8 both equally on the last one. The 8 hits. Now it's on a collect. So we'll do 30 for 2. And that's a straight collect. Next time a 6 or 8 hits, they both go up by a full bet. That's not 30 for 2. Yeah, it's $28, yeah. Or 21. Hold on, I owe the bank money. That's not 30, that's $21. Hold on. Let's fix that. Wrong bet size out there. There's the $30 I took off the bank. $2 back to my rack. That was a $21 win, not a $30 win. Sorry, 21. That comes back to my rack, not 32. My bad. There we go. Bad math, Johnny. Forgot where I was in the game. All right, let's do it. Another crash landing on top of the other die, but it's a 6-2-8 again. Now they pay 21. Now watch this. Another good move. $21. We'll drop 3 to make it 24. Each bet gets 12, which makes them both look like $30. Okay. 6 and 8 both look like 30. Please, dealer. And again, they're on a collect now. Now they've been pressed, now they get collected. That's the rhythm of these two. Press them both, collect on either one. Press them both, collect on either one. So you're every other time you're getting money in the rack, and you're also building them up in a pretty good rhythm. Here we go. Oh, what a great throw, John. It's a 7, but it was a great freaking throw. I loved that throw. Oh my God. One of my better tosses out of my hand. That was a 7. Good shooter though, right? That was actually a really good shot. I'm proud of that. We didn't make a whole lot of money on it, but look what we got. We built ourselves up. We had a nice roll there. You know, you're setting, again, these strategies where it's like regress to minimum and shoot the moon. You got to shoot the moon to make the money, right? And we're not really shooting the moon, but we're also not getting destroyed either. There's a quarter. I splashed him out there. Drop a new quarter. Go to the dump, and let's make it happen. Here we go. This might be our last shooter. I'm right getting low on time, right? 7:38. This might be the last shooter. We'll see. See what happens here. Grab a sip of coffee here. That was a pretty good roll, actually. If we look at the board, I'm looking at the gray numbers. The nice thing about the roll tracker, how I have it set up, you can really tell what you got going on. The blues are the points being set, right? You never get paid when that happens. But if you count up the greens, which is the points being hit, and the grays, those are numbers you should be collecting on, right? So if you count those from the 7, greens and grays are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 box hits that time. That's pretty solid. And you know, it did take us the first 5 or 6 to lock our profit. So the last 5 were the ones that we had that we were pressed up on. It's hard to make money even on a shot like that. If you're going to regress, it's hard to regress and then press your way out of it. Just food for thought, right? That secondary move that I made to lock that quarter, that was the move, right? The other thing is a miracle. You're hoping for a miracle. Here we go. Yikes. 6-1. All right, there goes the profit we made on the last shooter. Bye-bye. The $50, just give it right back, John. Why don't you just give it right the hell back? God. The line today has been, look at this. Here's my losses, by the way. There's the $400 that I've lost so far. I'm keeping them separate over here. It's all the line today. Yesterday, the line was our winner. The reason why we won. Today, the line is how we lost. Unreal, dude. Just absolutely unreal today. All right, another one. Are you shitting me, dude? Come on, 4-3. Yeah. This is where Darksider says you got to get lay bets up here. Well, I don't have that built in. This is a good time for it, though, right? If you think you're seeing 7s and you're getting scared of it, lay them. I'm going to play it naked. But that's 3 7s in a row by yours truly. 3 in a row. Let's go for 4. 9. Okay, there it is. 6, 3, 9. Let's beat that 9 to death. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. There's $300. 1, 2, 50, 300. Okay. I think that's too much. I need the 75 hours for the odds anyway. All right. 180 in odds on the 9. Let's just beat the 9. Let's beat the 9 2 times. That's all we got to do. Beat the 9 2 times. There's a 1 and a 3. That's my 4. Big Joe. All right, that's 50 for this dollar. I'll take the 4 and 10 back with me. I'll drop them back down. All right, there's 1. Here we go. Oh boy. You suck eggs, John. Gotta hate this game sometimes. Look at that. They hit on top of each other, and the worst thing, like the hit on top, it doesn't mean the 7's coming. It means that John's gonna lose. There's the 9. We get buckshotted again. Lose this. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm so done with this game today. Jesus. All right, well, guess what's going to happen? We have to come back. This strategy leaves you no room for dodging. So that's our third. Is our third beatdown or our fourth beatdown down there? It's our third. I think it's our third, right? Good gravy. Yeah, $750 lost on the don't today. Man. There's an 8. God. All right, let's move the puck over. Let's make the 9 look like that. All right. Here we go. Watch this. We're gonna go with the 180 against the 8. Okay. Got a 10, which sucks. I'm going to leave the bets out there for one more, 6, 4, 10. What I'm going to do is this. We're going to get paid $18 on the 10. I'm going to pre-press that. I think when the 4 and 10 are down so low, I'll take the 3, and I'm just going to go ahead and start that next move early with the 4 and 10, if they happen to do this, and still work the inside 50 for 1. Quick little on-the-fly adjustment to the strategy. I think it's smart play. Here we go. It's a 5. Okay, 4-1. We're out of the hand. Thank you very much, Dice Gods. 4-1-5. All right, $50 for the 1. And back to minimum we go. That 1 goes to the bank. This comes to the rack. 9 looks like 10. 6 looks like 12. Odds are back home. 10 to the heart 8. There's 2 blacks, just to make sure that we're good in the rack. This is for sure the last shooter because of time, and I'm pissed. Let's Let's have a good finish it out, but I think I'm kind of like, here we go. Five, 3, 2, 5. All right, full press. That's going to be $14. I'll do 15. I'll take that for pennies. There's 4 change. Hammer the 5. Hard 10. Good deal. 5-5. That's awesome. That pays $50, and now we're out of the hand. We're out of phase 2. 50 for 1. Phase 2 does exactly that, right? Get those 4 hits and go running for cover. Right, we're back down here. We're gonna do our one and only regression right there. We'll reset. That's a black. That's it. Run to the hills. Now we're just gonna go Philly special style to the ceiling. So we got out of the hand. 2 rolls later, we got our profit lock phase 2. Now phase 3 is just run. Run for the hills, baby. Can we run for the hills? Can we get something better than that? Look at that. Look at that, Johnny. Losing the don't pass again and the hard 8. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. Place it. Puck is off. My God, I have lost my don't pass bet every single time today. Holy moly. Whoo! Let's finish out the shooter and see what happens. We're going to lose money for sure today. Probably about $1,000 in the end is what we're going to lose. 437. Clears the ATS out, which kind of sucks. We were doing okay there. But yeah, we're going to lose about $1,000 today. Unbelievable. That's a better shot. Midnight. Really working hard, by the way. You don't know what I'm doing here. I'm working hard on this release to square them up. Super tough. All right. Another good-looking shot. That's a 7. When I say good-looking shot, what I'm seeing out of my hands is this like one revolution of the die in the air and a super soft landing. Let's go. There's a 6-5 yo. That's our first yo of the day, I think. 6-5. Look at this come out sequence. 7, 12, 7, yo. Shooter is brutal. Seven. Oh my God, look at this guy. Look at this shooter. Look at this come out crap. Golly, I can't back her out of the line, Waylon, because the strategy is not that. You know my rules, right? I would love to do that. This is the perfect day to back her out of the line. I've been making a fortune down there on the pass line. Right? And even now, right? This is the perfect time to like, okay, let's get some line action going. But, you know, I got to be mechanical in how I do this thing. The strategy is going to win or lose on its own, right? I'm not supposed to coax it along. Little tiny adjustments in how I play the box maybe, but that's about all I can really do. Here we go. Let's make that box make money. Let's go, box. Do your thing. 5. Is that the point? Boy, if I was on the don't there, we'd have got killed if I was on the line, switching the line. We'd have been great. That's cool though. That'll pay 15 for one. I will hammer it. We are in Philly special mode, which means we're G money on the 5 and the 9. Jeez. Little front land, that's a 6, 4, 2, 6. All right. I do shoot 7s and craps number. Well, again, the 6-1 set, right, should produce those. The 6-1 set, or the ones stacked, should produce a lot of, because you're going to see a predominance of 1s and 6s, which is a lot of horns, right? I did get the box, but those two are made of 6s. Those two are made of 1s, right? You're going to see a lot of horns with this set when it's doing its thing. That's just kind of the nature of the beast, and I know that. I like to see more of these than these, you know, when I'm coming at it out of the dark side. Here we go. That's a 6-5. I was considering doing, like, at this point of the game, dropping a $4 horn out here while I'm in this position. Almost like a poor man's iron cross kind of thing. $3-5. That's an 8. All righty. Let's work the sissy press on those two. 5, 3, 8. That'll be $14. I'll take 2. All right, there we go. Let's have a good box run. Man, hard hit there. Landed on their front faces. You kind of rolled forward. I'm over exaggerating what I got to do. That'll pay $18. I'm going to make it look like a quarter. Again, we're going to do a full flip of the 4 and 10 if we can. That'll be a press collect, full press collect on the 4 and 10. And I kind of feel like flipping the 4 and 10 when you're already in profit, I don't take that secondary hit. I just let them go. That's better, but it did it again though. They hit on top of one another. There's a hard 8, 4, 4. The square pair. That's 21. And that's a collect. We pressed them both last time. Collect on whatever happens the second time. There is this freaking 7. Okay, well, that's going to end my show today. 5-2. We didn't get the second hit on the 5 or the 10. That's okay when you're in miracle mode like you are, right? These strategies, it's like regress down, hope for a miracle. Regress down, hope for a miracle. Well, the miracle has to come, or otherwise you're going to be bringing back $20 every hand, right? We did lock, though. We did lock up profit on this guy earlier, so I'm okay with that. Where are we at in the rack here? Nowhere good. We are nowhere good. That's a quarter. So we are at 31. I have 16, 17, 31, which means we lost better than $600 today. We got our asses handed to us today. Holy freaking hell. Brutal today, right? But we'll talk about this. Where's my mouse? My mouse has left me. There we go. All right, let me go back here. Ecam. I want to make sure I'm on the right screen. There you go. Okay, let's put it in. Let's take our lumps like grown people. Casino, daily, paycheck, strategy, the storm. Buy in 2,500. Cash out 1731 from the bank. This was a great shooters. Hammered the DP today. Where are we in the strategy? Let's see. If I go to the storm, we are 2-2. We're minus 442. This is going to be a strategy that I will bet you right now makes no money. This strategy will make zero money as we go. I predict it's going to be a month where we make nothing. Our bankroll is going to be stagnant this whole month because we're going to have days where I make a couple $100. When this thing goes south, it goes all the way south. Look at it today. Today I had shooters, every shooter today, even this last one with that crazy come out sequence, every shooter today was over 10. Every shooter today was over 10 shots. One of them had almost 15. One of them was, I think, 17, right? And we lost money, right? Brutal today. And it's only because of the don't pass with those massive odds, right? As a 6, 7, 8, those massive odds are what's killing us, right? Yesterday, sure, that saved us a couple of times on the 2 PSOs that I had, and it's great. That's nice that it saved us, right? But every time we've lost, again, and going back to the Red Cross month, every time the Red Cross lost, it was because the line, right? The line can be, even though it's kind of a slow bet, you need a point resolution. The line is so volatile. I know it's a low house edge play and they say it's a low vol play, but I'll tell you what, when you have big line bets out here, that can destroy you. It can save you once in a while, but it will destroy you more than it saves you. If nothing else, last month and this month so far should be showing you that. Line bets with massive odds, unless you're picking your spots, which who can pick a spot, these are make or breaks. For sure. They've broken us more than they've made us with this strategy. And the same with the Red Cross. The line broke us more than it saved us. This down here has to be reconsidered as when we do these strategies. Either you're going to be fully right or you're going to be fully dark. But in hybrid play, especially when you're using huge odds to kind of navigate through, look at today. We had massive odds out there and we got whacked, I think 3, maybe 4 times, right? And it must be 3 times. No, it must be 4 times. I think we got beat on the 4 the one time, twice on the 8, and once on the 9. It was 4 times we got hammered down here. That's 50 plus 180, 4 times. That's $200 plus $800, right? It's $1,000 in destruction down here today, right? We made back 350 of it, right? I cashed out 1731, so we lost $1,000. Made 231 in the other processes. So the strategy earned 231 if you take the line piece out of it. That's what can be done. Is that the right way to get it done? I don't know. I have thoughts. I have so many thoughts on this strategy. I want to like it, but I can't. And I loved the 6, 7, 8 that we did before. So for whatever reason, this one is just not vibing with me. So anyway, there it is, guys. I will see you downstairs, Coffee and Craps, in about 5 minutes. Give me a second to make some coffee, reset things, and I will join you down there. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Oh, Louis says, the odds don't change. You need to know what each shooter's doing, right? And that's the thing. I yesterday had 2 PSOs. Today, I had 3 shooters in the 17s, right? You can't know what's happening. Today was a good day for the shooters, but a good day for the shooters is a bad day for a hedge better, right? A good day for a shooter is a bad day for the hedge. And that's what happened, right? The line got hammered. Right, and the Baccarat thing works sometimes. Remember the day though, Waylon, where I lost $2,000 Baccarat the line on the Red Cross? Some days you catch opposite rhythm. Today we would have just been win on that pass line. It would have been fantastic, right? This strategy though is not a Baccarat line strategy. This strategy is purely hybrid. Purely save me for 2 rolls and then get out. That's the whole reason why Chris and Greg rode the way they did. It's not working. It's having a really rough time. So. It is what it is, guys. I reserve the right to switch, and I may switch at some point. I don't know. I'm out. I'll see you in a little bit for Coffee and Craps. Bye.